The shasty and nasty. We'll see. All right, here we go. We are
Is there
live.
people watching?
We got 9 people on already.
They're back?
Yeah.
You lose them after a while, they go away.
Well, that's
the bad thing.
That's why we do it every Wednesday night. I guess that other show takes a month off or something like that, or whatever.
They do
to
whatever.
Me,
they do whatever.
That just seems hard to get everybody back in the groove, you know. All right, here we go. I'll start that.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oh man, look at us. I'm blue.
We're not gonna do the Oompa. We'll get in trouble.
Yeah, can't do Oompa Loompa song, but we're definitely
blue.
We're blue. We're having that once every 3 month blue light issue. We can't seem to figure out what's going on, but we're gonna get through the show nevertheless. I'm Capt Eric Hasty, and this is
Lotto winning John King.
There you go.
Scratch it off and win right here as we're sitting.
Scratch and win. It's Wednesday night. It's 7 o'clock, our new start time. This is We Be Tailin. If you did happen to catch us right here at 7, you paid attention 2 weeks ago, the last time we did this?
That's right.
Yeah.
Time change.
Time change.
Yep.
So hopefully we got enough people swapped over, realized it was 7, not 8. I don't know. We'll see here in a minute. But as usual, we've got shooting live in beautiful downtown English inside Captain's Cove Outfitters. We've got Captain Suzie B is with us. She brought her man Bobby. He's in the house.
Right there. I can see her.
Very close. Very close. So she's going to be talking about the Christmas parade. We got Spotted By. We got a bunch of fishing pictures to go over for 2 weeks of being gone there.
Yeah.
Man, and then to wrap it up, you and I will talk a little bit about that grouper fishing. It's on fire right now. On fire. Everybody's catching grouper right now. It's almost too easy. I don't want to say that. It's not that. But
no, it's not that. Seems that way when you limit out in the box, then you can say that.
But there again, like I said, apologize for the blue. If I knew what was wrong, I would definitely fix it. But
is it blue on the thing? Well, just a little, but not bad. Yeah. Would you lie to us?
We're not as
would you tell us
saturated and vibrant. Actually, John, I don't look near sunburned like this.
You don't?
Yeah.
You just look blue. You look sick.
So let's take a look, John. See if anybody is even watching us.
You look like you got the vid.
In this blue 7 o'clock time zone here. All right, so Tyler's on. What's up, fellas? There's Dale. wonder if everybody remembers the time change. Well, we got almost 30 people remembered. We're real close to it right now, so let's see. Denise is on as well. Let's see. Can I sell you all a catalytic converter?
You've got 3 of them for sale. Hey, can you do me a favor and deliver that to me tomorrow, Tyler? I got something I got to deliver to somebody, so I need your help. He's probably like, screw you.
Yeah, Russell's on. Bonnie's on. Dan's on. There's Chris. Jessica's on. Old Captain Gene's on. All right. Bill's there. Doug. Laura's on. Enjoyed our trip yesterday, Laura. We'll have some pictures up of that here in a little bit. Grant's on. Rick's on. Sam is there. Hey, Jim of Jim's Jigs is watching. Lou is on. All right, so we got respectable folks remembering 7 o'clock. Yeah, because it was it's very sketchy right there. And like I said, we had a little. Still have the problem, we're blue, and, so I didn't put out the post that it was almost time. I didn't do this, didn't do that. And flying by the seat of our pants. You think we had 2 weeks to get all this straight, John?
You would think.
Want to give a big shout out to one of our new subscribers, our latest subscriber there. It's Dogs 1, Cats 2, so thanks for hitting that subscribe button right there.
Dogs 1, Cats 2.
I know,
Try to figure it out. Do they like dogs? They have 1 dog and 2 cats?
Yeah,
Or do
idea.
they like dogs better than cats?
No idea.
And the cats are offended?
I don't know. We just like them because they hit that.
That's right. They hit that little button
there.
Yep.
That's what we
don't
like.
care what it stands for.
We don't care. They hit the right button, and that's all that mattered. So, like I said, if you enjoy this content, you enjoy what we do for you, or we try to do
how
anyway.
Blue we are.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, because believe it or not, just that little hitting the like right there does us a lot of good. So keep it up.
My truck was running bad on the way here. I wonder if one of those catalytic converters is mine.
I don't know. Well, I don't know the catalytic story right there. Somebody missing some,
funny.
or what's?
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah?
It's a good post. You'll have to read the post on your own and see it, and then comment like John did. It's a good one.
Well, John, let's get into rocking and rolling right here. Blackwater Fishing Club tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, upstairs at the Blackwater. Always a good time. Tournament to follow on Saturday, so that'll be a good time. I'm running to Jupiter tomorrow to go look at a boat. It's not for me, but I'm running to Jupiter tomorrow to go look at a boat. So I may not be back in time, but I'm going to try my best to be there.
About Jupiter?
Tears of Jupiter or something like that, or what is it? Drops of Jupiter. There you go, something like that. Yeah,
the old drop. See, that's why it pays to have a DJ right next to you.
That's right. Yeah,
you can just pull the cord and
I was just happy that
Drops of Jupiter.
That wasn't country, and you pulled it out like you knew what that was.
Yeah. See,
unless you were talking about a country
expanding.
Jupiter or
Nope. I'm expanding what I'm trying to learn. As dumb as I look.
Yep. You were told that yesterday, I think.
And somebody tell me how dumber I look. It's like, thanks. No. It was another girl. It was another lady told me that.
We severely beat up everybody
That's
yesterday.
right. We
at the
won.
trivia.
We won at trivia, and I think they're just jealous.
By a long ways,
Yeah,
we won. And
we
somebody
even had a round of 0 when we won, okay? That just goes to show you how good we are.
And
We don't
somebody
mess
told
around.
John that he
Dumber
was
than I look.
as dumb as he looks, or
Dumb as
something
I
to that.
She grabbed me by the arm and said, "You're dumber than you look." I was like, "Hey, that's not very nice."
John has feelings. He can't take stuff like that. You know?
I almost karate chopped her. Thought about it.
So needless to say, that got on the Blackwater topic of trivia last night. So we had fun. We did win. But tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, like I said, I'm going to try and make it. Hopefully I can get back in time. And, man, because that's always a good time. Like to see everybody. Tournament to follow. And then, of course, the following week, we'll show the pictures of, the folks that won. So good luck to everybody. Hope to see you there tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Black and Redfish Challenge. We're still working on that. I think we pretty much got most of it wrapped up. We have to, John and I need to shoot one more little thing for kind of the ending of it right there and get that all edited up, and we'll have that out here. Maybe to be a Christmas special.
Here. Here's your Apollo plug. Clean something with that. It's a good win, brah. I have never in my life.
No. So talk about Christmas special. What a segue to lead into this. We have got Captain DJ Extraordinaire. What else do we call it? Engineer.
Don't say it.
I would never say.
She's close to me, not you. Don't say it. She's close to me.
We've got her in the house. So Capt Suzie B, lady with many titles.
She's here with her trophy husband. There. Ha ha. See? See how I fixed that? I fixed it.
Did he put a ring on it?
I don't know.
So not a husband yet.
Trophy boyfriend. Trophy boyfriend. Yep.
Yeah,
see, I'm good. I'm covered. I know how to handle this shit. You don't know how to handle yourself. And they thought I was the dumb one.
Yeah. I don't know. You called him a husband. She ain't got no ring.
Well, I mean, he's husband looking material. Looks like husband material to me. Not that I'd marry him, but close.
If you were to go that way,
he'd
be husband material. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Bobby's cute.
Yeah.
I might get that ring before you get that knife.
Oh shoot!
There we go.
Yeah, don't please give the knife to me, not to her.
Let's see. So let's see if I can find the right.
Oh, there!
Look,
All right.
yes, right there, off the front. I hit the right Suzie button.
You can have it.
All right, come on in here, Suzie.
I'll just let you two handle it.
You just let us handle it? Well, why is she so close to me then?
I'm scared of her. I said the right thing. I didn't say the other word.
Look, you're really blue. You're so blue that your hair is iridescent. We could see through your hair.
My goodness. Wow. Interesting. It's the Christmas magic.
There we go. It's wintertime. It's Christmas magic. That's why we're so blue. It's like icy cold in here. That's what it feels like,
It's gonna
right?
be icy cold tonight.
Woo!
Front that came through.
Well, that's good. That'll keep them grouper fighting. And
Yeah.
we're going to talk about that later. But we've got you here specifically for an event that apparently you've kind of. Is it fair to say you're in charge of this event, or I mean, the ringleader,
For
the
17,
grand
18
poobah?
years now, something like that.
Okay. Wow. Well, tell us all about it.
So it's the Crystal River Christmas Holiday Boat Parade. It's kind of a community event that we started. I moved up here from Miami like 20 years ago, and I was always involved in the Winterfest boat parade down there. Huge boat parade, awesome. Then I came up here and I'm like, what, we don't have a boat parade? So Captain Jim Gilroy, if you guys remember him, he used to drive around giving gifts to the bartenders locally.
Wow.
And we decorated a boat and went around. So I was like, okay, this is cool. And I was just kind of like, why don't we do like a real boat parade? He's like, well, we never have. So I said, well, let's do it, Jim. And so we did. And, you know, we get Santa Claus on the boat and get participation. It's free. We keep it free. We just go around collecting, you know, like local sponsors. I believe you guys sponsored some stuff for the prize baskets
We
last
may have.
year.
I think we're doing it again.
All right. So, you know, we get some local businesses around the area. And we put 3 prize baskets together. We have the best theme.
Best theme. All
And this
right.
year's theme is Christmas around the world. And you're able to interpret that however you would like to interpret it. We are the children.
See, you remember you're supposed to teach me how to sing. You haven't done that
Oh,
yet.
yeah.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
probably should. You gotta have a bass talent.
Really do.
But anyway, so you get to interpret the theme however you want. You know, Christmas around the world. And so we do a prize basket. Generally, a lot of the times, we have 3 boats around the bay, stationed in different places, and they call in who they think the winners are. Mayor Joe Meek, he and his wife Amy, they're going to be out there this year and, you know, giving us their feedback. And then we have the second prize that we do is for most lights.
Most likes.
Most likes.
Hit that like button. Like that like?
Not like, lights.
Oh, lights.
Lights.
Oh, all of the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a song for that too.
I do,
When
yeah.
The lights.
Oh, that was a different one, yeah. But I was singing J-Lo.
Let's
You
remember
were
that.
you were singing Journey.
Journey, yeah. Imagine that.
They were both J's. Go with it, girl. Just go.
I'll go with it. So, and the funny thing is some years the biggest boats, they're not the ones that win most lights. It's sometimes the smallest boats, because you can always build up on a boat.
To a point.
To a point. We're not going under any bridges. You have to keep the weight, kind of down so you don't.
Speaking of
pitch
which,
over.
I think you've got a crayon drawing right here of the route, I think, right there. Yeah,
I
there
do.
you go. Look at that.
That fancy drawing.
so
Absolutely.
we're going to start in the blue area, and then we're going to
Yeah.
stay inside the lines, and then we're going to make a loop-de-loo.
Right. And we start at 6:15 in the bay. If you want to put that map back up real quick, and I'll just kind
You're
of
not the boss of me.
look. Have a tendency to get my way.
That's
apparently.
right. Yeah.
Well, we go out the river a little bit to start so we can line up. And just so you know, Captain Jeff with Towboat, he's going to be leading us this year. But if you're looking at the map, the route, he tries to keep it safe. He looks at the water. I tried to choose the tide that was the best for the evening. But we go into Crackers because a lot of people always ask, well, what's the best viewing areas? So Crackers Restaurant, Charlie's, the Crab Plant. Then we come back around Christmas Island. Did you notice that's cleaned off?
They did. They've
done
cleaned
a
that up really
really
good. So
nice
I know
job.
they sold it, and I guess somebody's going to try and do something
Yeah.
with it. That'd be a
And-
neat little vacation rental or something.
Maybe they'll be
possibly.
there this year. We
Yeah.
can wave at them. We go by Pete's Pier. Well, we go by 3rd Street Pier after the crab plants. That's a nice viewing area. Go by Pete's Pier. Generally, there's people down on the dock there, waving at us. Got to do the pageant wave.
Oh, I was way too
You
fast.
go like this.
Yeah.
You have to sit up straight, Eric. I'll teach you.
Yeah,
Gotta-
yeah. From the diaphragm, right? Oh.
Yes, just like that. And so we go through the shallows in front of Waterfront Social at the port there. All the boats make a 360 in front of the main staging area, and then they go around the springs, around Warden's Key. The second time that they loop back around through the shallows, that's the end of the parade, and everybody docks right there.
Oh, wow.
And we usually hand out awards about 8:30 right there. The cool thing about awards, I said there were 3 prizes. I only spoke about best theme and most lights. So if we have 18 boats, I put all 18 entries in a random drawing.
Aha.
And so you could literally have the boat with the least amount of lights on it, still win a prize basket.
Luck of the draw.
Yeah, luck of the draw.
The old luck of the draw. All right, a little Christmas magic.
Absolutely.
Nice. Well, good deal. Well, let's see. Let's look real close, see if we got any questions for Susie on this parade thing right here. Bring it back over here where I can kind of see the, the lettering right there. Let's see. John needs an energy drink. All right. Let's see. Starts in front of my dock, if that helps. Mr. Captain Gene Miller right there.
Absolutely.
Yep, I know where that's at. All right, cool. All right, but no questions. Any questions for Susie? Anybody?
It's free to participate.
It is.
I have a, if you go online, I have a Facebook event set up for it. If you're friends with me personally on Facebook, you can see the event there. But it's been publicly shared like 400, I have like 400 people, I think, that said they're going
Right.
to it so far. But it's there. And there is a Facebook page, the Chris River Holiday Lighted Boat Parade. There's a community page for it. There's an entry form. It's a Google form. And all you got to do is fill it out. Gives me basic information about who's going to be there. But here's the thing, you don't even have to fill that out if you're feeling froggy the day of. You want to put some lights on a boat. Just show up in the bay. Generally, I have the ports longer. I think it's 35 or 40 feet, one of the bigger pontoon boats that they have, and that's the Santa boat. That's kind of one rule we have. A lot of people like to dress as Santa, and I get it. It's in the spirit of the season, but we kind of don't want to confuse the kiddos, the future, as you like to call it.
The future. I felt there was a little negative connotation.
I mean,
you said
you know.
the future.
That's what you've dubbed them.
Yes, yes.
You dubbed them the future. I teach the future.
And you have the patience of Job, apparently.
I really don't. But yeah, so there's a form, but you can show up about 5:30. I'm usually in the bay. Towboat usually shows up about 5:45. So what I do, it's very informal. If you show up first, I'm probably gonna go. There's towboat. You're gonna follow towboat, and you just kind of stay, 50 to 100 feet behind towboat. The next person who shows up, hey, see that boat right there? You're gonna follow that boat, and I just make sure that I have your boat, your name together, and that's how I know who
Can
you
the
are.
boats play music?
Absolutely.
All
We
right.
encourage music.
Encourage
We
it.
encourage music.
Christmas music?
Absolutely. Holiday music. Whatever you like.
There we go.
I mean, try to keep it
Well, that's why
PG,
some
PG-13.
Yeah.
At least edited.
John likes to work the
Yeah, I was about
stanky
to say,
leg.
I'm not sure if
so
John doing the stanky leg and Tootsie Roll in the middle of the Christmas boat parade is going to be cute, but hey,
Well, good
to each
deal.
their own. Wobble baby, wobble baby.
Let's see. Let's check. There's some things popped up right here. Party at Jean's Dock. I'll bring the Papa's Pilar. There we
Heck
go.
yeah.
All right.
The after party.
Yeah, Rick won a bunch of that there. I guess at the King of the Bay, deal. Right? So he's got quite a bit. So good deal. Well, Suzie, we sure do appreciate you coming by, and like I said, hopefully you get a lot of participation in this year's ordeal right there. And it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's always a lot of fun. This
Yeah.
is like 17 or 18 years going, and we have a blast. So
Has it gotten larger every year?
So
or?
yeah, it really just depends on how busy people are. About 10 years ago, we had 38 boats.
Wow.
Then there was one year we had 8 boats. Literally, I had a big prize sponsor that year. Crystal Auto sponsored like close to $1,500, I think it was,
Oh,
for
wow.
first, second, third, and like whatever. And I think we only had maybe 13 boats enter that year. So what I figured out was it's not really money that is motivating people to try to win it's the spirit of the season.
Yeah.
It's being on a boat, having your people there that you want to be with, having fun decorating. It can be a lot of work, costs a little bit of money to get some lights.
Sure.
I can tell you an inverter will work plugged in to a lighter. I've run lights on that before. A little generator will run a lot of lights and a full sound system.
Especially
because
if you just go like with the LEDs, you don't need a lot of power for the LEDs.
I run a full sound system and plenty of lights for the Santa boat and spotlights for Santa Claus.
You hit that old Clark Griswold. You're gonna need some power.
Haven't run out yet, so.
Good deal.
So.
Well, Suzie, again, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Always fun to have you on the show, and you've done a lot for us in the past. DJing and all that good stuff for us, and fishing.
You want to come say hi, Cooper?
She brought her dog in with her.
Come over here. He wants his television
look at
debut.
that. Oh, look at that. Oh my
said
goodness.
hi.
Well, what's happening, buddy? Look. Just put your face in the camera
He
anyway.
said,
Look at this thing.
My name's Grouper Cooper.
Grouper
He catches
Cooper.
grouper. Yeah. It's a good segue into what you got going on in a minute, right?
There you go.
Hey, thanks for having us on, you guys. Just message me if you want to join, or fill out that Google document, and we'll get you in the parade.
you
Or
go.
just show up at 5:30 on December 10th,
Just show
Saturday,
up.
December 10th at
Just
5:30
show
in
up.
Kings Bay, out near the river markers.
There you go. Good deal. All right, Suzie.
Thank
you
you.
much. All right.
All right.
Everybody, big round of applause. Suzie, everybody. Woo! All righty. Thank you, guys. All right, Mr. King. You're not going to sneak in the back door this time?
Oh, no offense, but Suzie smells better than you do.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Not saying you stink, but Suzie smells better.
I put the DO on and
Did you?
everything, too, man.
Yeah. Ooh,
That's-
whoa,
I
that
even-
secret ain't working.
I even showered before I come in.
I didn't. I came straight from work. Oh, man.
All right, guys. Thanks.
See ya.
Thank you.
Like I
See
said,
you.
go out that side door if you don't mind. That way nobody sneaks up on us from the front door. From behind. So, all right, John. So where does that put us now? Man, oh man. All right, good deal. Let's talk about the belt, John. So as you are aware, we got this thing we call the belt. Currently, our reigning belt champion right there was old Bill right there. Bill got him a nice, big old, what was that, 34-inch
34-inch
gag.
gag,
Yeah,
yep.
Gag was the fish of last month, and Bill was the big-time winner on that fish right there. But, John, if you don't know what the belt is, and this is the first time you've ever seen this show, explain to everybody what the belt is.
So here at Uptown Inglis on the wall, we got this custom-made Eric wood design device up here that has a belt on it. And I bought a belt from the good old eBay World Wrestling Federation belt with brass on it that says "You are the greatest." And if you go out and catch,
and everything on it.
if you go out and catch the big fish of the month, then you get your picture on that board that Eric built down here at Capt Cove, and you can have the bragging rights. And all you gotta do is take a picture of your catch. Everybody does that, and put it on a stick. Everybody does that. And see if it's legal or not
Yep.
legal. Got to
Yep.
throw it back and send it to Eric or me, and we'll get it there, and we'll get you on the show.
There you go.
And you can win.
And all you got to do is send it right there to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or text me at 352-220-3206 to get that rocking and rolling right there. Now, John, trout was the fish of the month. They're easily caught right now. Think we got any participation? I think everybody forgets about us when we when we stay off and do a little holiday.
Had to have somebody.
Somebody?
Somebody.
Well, we did get somebody.
We got somebody.
And if we don't get somebody else by like midnight-ish, because this is the last day of the month,
They're gonna
that
be the
somebody
champion.
might be the 7th all-time.
Whoa, all-time leader. Do you think they're just scared of him?
Ooh, I don't know.
Does he shake the fear in other fishermen?
I don't know.
When they just say his name?
But there he is. There's Tyler right there with our only trout entry this month with a 16.5-inch trout.
He just shakes fear
not
into
even
the others.
Not even a monster, John.
Yeah.
Not even a monster.
He shakes fear. So much fear that they're scared to go out there and try to catch a trout.
Yeah, yeah.
Or whatever the fish of the month is.
Yeah. See, Casey says right there, I was in a big school of them. Forgot to take a picture on
See,
the
they just
Yep.
get happy and forget.
Jessica says she ain't scared.
Oh, Jessica says she ain't scared. I ain't scared of no Tyler. That's good stuff.
But there again,
But I
we don't
ain't
get
seen
any
no
pictures
trout from Jessica.
We don't get no pictures by midnight on the stick.
I know Jessica catches them because I see her holding them.
Lordy, there you go. All right, so there again, send us your pictures. Of course, we've got next month, it'll be a different fish, but Tyler may end up being a
Seven-time repeat champion.
can't say a world champion, but at least an English Captain's Cove We Be Tailin champion anyway.
We'll call him an uptown English champion.
There we go. All right, John, let's talk about it. We love us some Bonnie with State Farm here on the show. If you have not, I repeat, if you have not called Bonnie yet to try to save some money on your insurance, you need to give her a call at 352-484-0905. Either Bonnie or one of her outstanding team will do everything they can to try and save you some money and give you some good quality insurance right there with good old State Farm.
Quality pricing.
Yep. Now, Bonnie, good old Bonnie, she's always done real good by us, sponsoring a little bit of, basically this monthly contest, that
She does.
we try to change it up every month, try to keep it exciting, I guess, if you will. This month she has donated a Calcutta tool bag. Now look, John, if I position that just right, we've got color, we've got saturation. If I take it away, we go back blue again. So weird. All right. All right, but that's not it. Wait, there's more.
There's more. There's always more.
There we go. We got a nice set of the Danco pliers right there.
Wow, that's pretty good.
One of these
D hookers.
flip 'em, don't rip 'em D-hookers right here. Some Slayer ink baits right there, soft baits.
Wow, that's Tyler's favorites.
There you go. And I think there's some jig heads in there. What are these? These are some pig jigs. There we go. So and they're kind of green in color, so they're not going to show
They're
up
not
on
going
the
to show
green
up.
screen.
Yeah.
So, John, all we had to do this week, well, hell, John, you tell them what they had to do this week. What did they have to do
all you
this
had
month?
to do was come down to Captain's Cove and buy something, smile for yourself, take a selfie, send it to Eric.
Boom.
We're promoting selfies.
That was
I
that.
never thought I'd do anything like that my entire life to promote you to take a selfie of yourself, but here we are.
There we go. So before we hit the break last week, here was what we had. We had Bobby was in there. We had Rachel was in there. Dale and Thomas. So those were some of the picks sent in to us. But then over the break, we got a few more pictures sent in. We got Tyler in there. We got Dale and we got Chris. So these names will go into a bucket. And next month, next episode, we're going to draw a winner for that awesome little prize package right there.
It's the easiest one we've given you yet.
In my mind, they're all kind of easy.
They're easy.
But apparently some things can be challenging, but this was definitely by far
The easiest.
the easiest thing to win. A Bonnie prize, that is for sure.
Yep, that's a very easy.
Let's see, what do we got here? Jessica says she did the Fish for Blue tournament and was gonna get murdered by Tyler and Andrew, but just never know. Everyone had a good fish. All right. Bonnie is the best sponsor in the whole
Wide world.
county. Okay, there we go.
The county.
Period. Yep.
The county.
I was trying to look and see if it said country or county, and from afar it looks like county. But we'll go country. Why not? Hell.
Bonnie's Marion and Levy County worldwide. Florida wide.
Let's see here. Casey says he's got one of them D hookers. He likes it for the catfish.
Oh, it works. I've got one.
Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. Good deal, John. Good deal. All right. So So basically, next month,
And it's over
which
with.
is next week.
Yeah.
we'll
We're
draw
gonna
and we're
give
going
it
to see
up.
who's going to win that prize package. So there we go. All right. Moving right along here, John. I don't know if, do you like the 7 o'clock? It's just always weird when we change.
It
You
is.
know, everything, it's weird.
It's like we don't have our color when we do this one.
We did 7 and
just
lost
not-
color.
yeah, we're just
We
not
lost
into our
Look,
color,
Watch,
you know?
Do we get color? Look,
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
Do we get
Oh, there's color.
Yeah, see
oh,
that?
yeah.
So weird.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand, John.
I don't get it.
I don't understand. All right, John. Let's hear a word from our sponsor, Salt Lights. I was just reading one of the comments there that said John owed the curse jar 25 cents. He says, me? I didn't cuss. I said, oh, you did.
I never cuss. Much.
Oh, Lordy.
Much.
Never, ever. So, John, we talked about Salt Life and the shirt they created for Hurricane Ian folks right there. And that's the Florida Proud Hurricane Relief Pocket Tee. The shirt runs $25, and $18 of that $25 goes to the Red Cross in lieu of the Ian victims right there down there, Fort Myers and that Port Charlotte area, all that good stuff down there. So that's pretty awesome. And in saying that,
Look.
there we go. We've got one that we'll be giving away later on in the show. But Captain Sam from Lickety Split Charters, he fished with us. He wanted to fish that King of the Bay tournament there. So we had my wife, his wife, and his son fish it. And he wanted us all to wear the same shirt, so he ordered us all one of those shirts from Salt Life, which was pretty cool. And in the meantime, he got a couple more for us to give away on the show. So big shout out, big shout out there for that. And that was pretty cool there,
That is
Captain
pretty cool.
Sam. Yep. So
And that's
somebody's
the old
gonna.
school Florida flag, you
Yep,
know.
it is right
And I've
there.
got one.
Yep.
I've got an original one.
Yep, cool.
An original one.
There you go. So so we'll be giving that shirt away. That's an extra large, so we'll be giving that away later in the program. So that's pretty cool. John, this will also be the spot where we always we put a little Salt Life code up right here to get 20% off your Salt Life order. So go to saltlife.com, order what you want to order, and then plug in this code. But you got to do it quick because this code only works once. It works for one person. So if you put in CC20B70GDH, if you put that code in on the coupon code part, you'll get 20% off your total order. CC20B70GDH.
Think it's a sign? Everyone else had something to do with it.
Something, somehow, some way.
Some way. That's funny.
It is. All right, good deal. So that was cool. And enjoyed fishing that tournament there. You know, we didn't catch what. Well, we eventually got what we needed to at least come in and weigh something, but it was more of a snook day for us that day. We caught more snook than we could shake a stick
It
at.
never fails in a tournament when you
did?
can go out there and just tear up the fish, and they're all the wrong fish. It's like the tournament gods are going, you know, win today, ha ha, but you catch lots of fish and have fun.
There you go. and speaking of trips, this is your trip. That's I think that's the last time you went fishing.
It is
that tournament. Yeah.
I haven't been fishing.
Yep.
I'm getting cranky.
Yep. You fished with Chris in that tournament there, and you guys caught some fish. You know, like I said, it was kind of like my trip as well. It was a great charter trip.
Yeah.
But we just didn't have, you know, the trout that we caught were okay trout. We finally got on a red. I mean, it took forever, but we finally got on a red, and it was an okay red. I mean, at least we had the requirements to weigh in. You needed a redfish and two trout. Yeah, so we did. We at least weighed in.
Yeah, mine was a deflation because that red that I caught was 27.5 inches long, 7.2 pounds.
He was too big.
Yep,
he was
half
too
an inch
big.
over. It's
Yeah.
like that's just the never fails for me. I'm good at that.
Well, as you had stated, the weekend prior, you know, that was our
that was the
weekend.
weekend.
We caught everything we needed to win, but that cold front came through and really screwed it up. And, and like I said, it didn't just screw it up for us; it changed it for everybody. So I mean, everybody was playing on the same, same field right there.
Field.
Yep. So very interesting.
No grass on the field.
Yep. So, well then, John, I'm going to try to go through these as much as possible because I've got a bunch of pictures here from trips. But we had gone out. It was probably the next day, and got on some decent fish right there. Yeah. We went out shortly after. They wanted to grouper fish, and in the morning it was just too darn rough to go out there. So we went out and played with some redfish and such. Eventually it laid down enough. It was still rough, but we went out there. We managed to get on a grouper at the time, and so they had a really good time. Let's see here. This was our pictures from the tournament. Yeah, so we got nice keeper size snook. Like I said, we just couldn't get what we wanted size wise to win the old tournament. Had some plantation folks, guests staying there at the plantation, and they just wanted to go out and catch some fish. They fish quite a bit. They don't really catch much, and we got them on some trout. They had a really good time with that since they don't, as they said, they don't really catch fish. Got on some good redfish on another one of the trips right there. That's John and his buddy Howie from Colorado, and had them out for the day, and they're always fun. They're one of our regulars. Another set of regulars right here. They always come around the holidays right there. Liz and her dad Mark right there, and that was that day that it was terribly foggy. And we got on some decent fish right there. I think Mark had like a 4 inshore species slam, so he did really well. And then we got into what we'll be talking about here in a little bit. The inshore grouper bite is now officially blazing, John, blazing. So this was this past Saturday. Yep, right here, Saturday, past Saturday. Then this was on Monday. You know, so we're limits all the way around right there. Then and then this was yesterday. That's Rick and Laura right there. They were very patient. They won a trip with me back from the Nature Coast Showdown, and they were like, Eric, look, you know, we could go red fishing and do whatever, you know, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I said, we'd really like to do a grouper trip with you if we could. And I was like, you know, well, I'm sure we could work it out. And weather finally got right, and, and it was now it's that time of year, and we got them on some fish, so they had a really good time, and that was a lot of fun, and that trip was yesterday. So man, just a lot of fun. And like I said, these reds are these grouper are finally in here, and when they get fired up, they're fired up. I'm sure that you could catch them several different ways, but we've been throwing the plugs. We've been throwing the X-Wraps, the 14s. They just really they run 4 to 8 foot. I don't really ever get one down that deep, but it at least goes, you know, 4 to 5 foot, and that seems to be when you're in 8-9 foot of water. That's all you need, because those grouper will come right up and grab it. And man, they've been doing very, very well. Now, one thing I can tell you, they don't seem to do so well on that dead tide.
No, they want the water moving.
Yep, and they want that water moving. So we've caught them on the outgoing, okay, but when that water starts to come in and it starts to move well, as soon as it starts to move, it's still not that great. But as soon as that water starts to move well, it's like you flip the switch, and now it's just you've cast. It seems like you've cast forever, and now that water's moving, and it's just like boom, and it's on. The gags are out there. There are some huge Spanish mackerel, you know, almost the size of Ceros. I mean, you know, you almost feel like you're down south catching these things. They hit almost as hard as the grouper does. It's just they come straight to the surface and kind of haul ass one way or the other. They're pretty quick, but
Tip jar.
Ass isn't a curse word.
Poop is?
No, ass is one of those donkey things, or a burro or something, you know.
It's just poop. Trying to talk my way out of this quarter jar.
Yeah.
I don't have any quarters on me.
Times are tough. I can't put a quarter in there.
I ain't got no quarters on me.
So yeah. So like I said, the grouper, shallow water grouper bite is on right now. If you ever wanted to do it, now would be the time to get out there and get it. Like I said, on a good day, just about any boat could get out there. We were very fortunate this week to have. I mean, it was flat as this table for several days, and we don't get that a lot here, but it was nice. It was great. That is nice. Know, to run, you know, my boat handles chop all right, but you know, you get tired of running in chop if you don't have to. To run out there on just a nice flat surf. Oh, so nice. So nice.
So fun.
So nice.
So fun. Doesn't hurt your back.
It doesn't.
Doesn't blow water on you, and you get cold and damp and dry, and then dry out. They get cold again and wet again.
It has been. But John, these grouper, I've put up. My buddy Captain Mario, he was telling me, look, Eric, start doing these reels, these little short videos. Just start doing these reels. You know, you'll see. You know, you get some exposure off of that. And I'm like, I don't want to do the reels. I don't want to, you know, kicking and screaming. But I started doing it, you know, as these grouper trips started, and it gets a lot of exposure. So it's worked out really well for me. I've already booked a couple of charters just off of having, you know, just the reels, you know, out. So
how long are the reels? A minute?
You want it? Yeah, I think you got to keep it under a minute.
Oh wow! So it's quick hit.
So So I mean, it's just a real short. Yeah. It's like Facebook's version of TikTok, I guess. You know, it's just a little short. You know, reel. So I guess Facebook and Instagram both have reels. You know, so just short form video, and been doing a few, and it's really kind of got it worked
Interesting.
out, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, kudos to Captain Mario for twisting my arm and making
you
do
make
that.
reels.
Yeah. So, but you can go to Shasta McNasty Fishing and on Facebook and check them out if you haven't seen them yet. But it is just exciting to watch, you know, the folks bringing in the grouper. Had a lot of comments on it. Eric, what are you using to catch these with? And thought I went ahead and we just purchased another one. This is the Daiwa BGMQ here at Captain's Cove. This is a 5,000. I think this thing has like 25 pounds of drag, and basically I'm running 40 to 50 pound braid on the spool itself, and I'm running 80 pound fluorocarbon right now on the plugs. This is for the plugs, for the throwing plugs, and 98% of the time that is perfectly fine. But we did have a hoss on Monday's trip, and I guess he was big enough to really engulf that plug, because he stopped the world and he ended up biting the loop knot. The line broke there in the loop knot, and it was just heartbreak. But yeah.
Not to mention $20 in lossage.
Well, that too, yeah, because the plugs ain't cheap.
Nope, plugs ain't cheap.
These,
Plugs ain't cheap.
I think the ones that I'm throwing for the shallow water stuff run $18, $19. Those Rapala X-Rap, the 14s. That's what I've been throwing, and I like those because they're weighted, they're aerodynamic. You can throw them. You can throw them forever. So that's my preferred one to throw. There are several different things that you can throw. You want something that's going to run anywhere from 4 to really 10 to 12 foot, just depending on your depth right there. So that's, we've talked about it before in the past, so, you know, this isn't anything new for the show. But like I said, I just picked up a new one of these. I have 3 other ones, so this will be my 4th one. Right now, I'm currently using them on a Cajun rod, Hellebomb. It's like a 30-pound test rod, 8 foot. It's got a lot of flexibility to it. Like I said, John just bringing some of these lures out right here. That's the X-Wrap. Like I said, this is the SXR-14. So the 14s, that's what been throwing, and a multitude of colors. The Halco, it works. A lot of guys use the Halco, and it does work. I just find I can't throw it as far.
Yeah,
you know,
it
that's
doesn't
about
have the weight.
That's about the only negative I could say about it, and that's why I like this one so much better. You could throw this, you know, a pretty good ways. That one I just don't get as far.
Here's something new.
Yeah,
Just to share. This could work. We haven't tried it yet. Don't know. But
we hear it's all the
yeah,
rage.
it's a big Maddox tackle, big jig head, so you can really rip that thing out there, and huge paddle tail kickers, the Maddox kickers, which are now carried down here at Captain's Cove. So once we get these used and figure out how they're going to work down here, which they've worked in other places, so they should work here. So
we'll let you know if
next
episode, because
if this thing's going to be good or not.
Yeah, we're going to try to break those in a little bit right there. Like I said, I heard from a few different sources that those are working in conjunction with the throwing plugs. If you're a baiter and waiter, you could still chum heavy, cut up some parts and pieces, and then just kind of free line your line back to the rock in the current, or just enough weight to kind of hold it down a little bit. That will work as well. You're gonna need a lot more heavy tackle when you do that.
Yeah, you better upgrade.
With the grouper casting, it works because the fish is coming away from the rock to eat the plug or eat the bait. So as long as you've got your drag all the way down, you don't give him any play, and you can keep him away from the rock, it's all good. Fishing off the bottom or fishing in that other mat, you know, he's going to have it, he's going to eat it, he's going to swim kind of back to the rock, and you're going to have to pull him away, you know, and that's why you're going to need the heavier tackle. This BG 5000, I'd never use this to try and pull fish off the bottom with. It's just there's not enough ass in this to make that happen. But for the grouper casting with the drag all the way down, you could pretty much turn those fish, get them in. I've only had a couple of fish big enough to actually pull just a little bit of drag, out of that. I know John likes the twin power,
Yeah, I use twin
lot more drag capability right there, but a lot more opportunity to get yanked out of the boat too.
Yeah. Which we almost seen Eric go in the water one
We
day,
did,
and he's
we
a
did.
pretty big boy.
We did,
and that was a big gag.
I tell that
I'd hate
story.
to know how big that gag was.
Every time I go to that particular rock, I tell that story, and then I'll tell them this rock is where we typically lose a lure, and we do.
And we do every time.
And we generally get a good one off of that rock. So, all that happened yesterday because we hit that rock yesterday.
Sure enough.
So we did lose one. I'll tell you, with the grouper plugs, you need to have enough to last because you're going to lose these plugs. Whether you get rocked up, the Spanish Mac clips it, and that just happens. On average, on a trip, I'll lose 2 plugs. That's average. I think on Monday's trip, I lost 5. So, you need to be prepared to lose some of these plugs. And I know
Don't go with one and expect your day to go great.
Yeah, it's expensive, but it just happens.
What
Unfortunately,
part of fishing hasn't been expensive?
Yep, there you go. There you go. So, just wanted to let everybody know that is hot right now.
Hot.
And when they turn on, they're on. For every third or fourth cast, somebody in the boat's got a fish on, and when that happens, the adrenaline's going, the excitement level is in the boat, and that's and it makes a little Facebook reel or Instagram reel look real good because because you're filming for just those few seconds right there, but it all looks good.
So do you know when they're on?
When they're on.
When they're on.
Is that where you were going?
Yep.
Shit.
When they're on.
I was being a smart ass and
because
stole
the
your
way I
thunder.
could always tell is I'll throw a plug out there and I'll be reeling it up and you'll see this brown thing go whoosh.
Yeah.
And you'll be like being real quiet. You look around, make sure Eric's looking the other way, and you whip that thing back out there, and you reel it in. And you're like, I'm on. And Eric's like, where? And he whipped that thing out there, and he's, I'm on. That's the way that thing works.
We have had a couple of double ups, over the past 3 trips. So it definitely,
It's good stuff too. If you've never experienced this, you've got to book a trip with Eric to experience the explosiveness, the power, the sadness, and the happiness of landing one.
Sure. Oh yeah.
You'll have defeat, but when you have the win and you're standing there holding that fish and you beat him off shallow water, there's no words. Reeling in a 15-inch trout, you have no idea. Reeling in a redfish, you have no idea. Until that fish tries to take what you own and you with it, surprise.
So if you want to book a charter with me, that's great. If you just want to go do this on your own,
That's great, too.
that's great too. Just get out there and give it a try.
Gotta give it a try.
If you like that kind of
It'll wear you out.
adrenaline rush, now it is work.
It's work. It'll wear you out.
After a little while, you're like, I don't know if this is worth it.
Ooh.
And then you finally hook up that one, and you're like, okay, I want to do that again.
Yep.
And that motivates you to keep doing it.
Suddenly you become a lot more full of explosiveness than you had before after throwing for 2 hours, and you're like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna die.
Well, there you go. Rick says Laura wants to go again tomorrow. She's not sore. Did she take some
See,
aspirin?
they forget about it. They forget all about it. I told you. One fish and they forget.
Well, there you go. We got a confirm on the Mad Ox right there. Captain Gene Miller says those Mad Ox are the real deal. So that's good.
Nice.
Yep. Now Rick's teasing right now, but when with the whole ordeal, you got to keep in mind, like say when you're grouper trolling, you're trolling the boat at 4.5 to 5 miles an hour.
Fast.
The plug is really shaking and doing its thing. You've got to make that plug look like that on your retrieve. So you really got to crank into it. You can't nonchalantly work that plug in. You got to make that plug dance. So
that's what makes it so tough with throwing plugs. It's definitely not an old person's game, but like I said, when you get old like me and you do get a fish, you suddenly become more excited about doing it again.
Yeah.
When you weren't so excited about it, be like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna die.
Did we do Captain Corner and Spotted By?
Not yet, but we will in a minute.
We were talking about Grouper, Jessica. No, we didn't. I don't think we didn't. We didn't have any Captain's Corner, but we do have Spotted By. We do have Spotted By. We do. We do. We were so excited talking about Grouper.
Do you think that Jessica may have a Spotted By on there? Is that why she wants to see it?
Do you think?
Is there a possibility? Did you forewarn her that you had snooped her page?
No, no. I think she just knows.
She just knows?
She just knows.
That girl knows. I was fixing to get on you, but she already did it for me, so I don't have to do it.
Well, I just really want to talk about Grouper.
Oh,
it's just so much fun.
See, you get adrenaline, and it just keeps going.
There we go.
It's like a kid at a candy store.
Yep. So let's see here real quick. We're going to do some Spotted By. I know it's in here there somewhere. There we go. Boom. And you know what? We had to do Spotted By. There we go.
Yep.
Boom.
Boom.
There she is.
There she is. Just like that.
It's like she knew.
She knows.
Jessica, what a little flounder right there.
She knows.
There's Laura. She's up north up there catching them striped bass or stripers, or maybe I can't tell if those are sunshine bass. The hybrids, I can't tell. I can't tell if they're all or
I don't know those
separated or not. And then
those things get big though.
And then there's Lou right there. She
nice
got
trout.
got on a real nice trout right there. So so there we go. There was Spotted By. Good call, Jessica.
Jessica, 80s Taylor's know as the flow's supposed to go.
There you go. Oh yeah. Well, sometimes you mix it up, and like I said, we had the guest early, and we're blue, and that's got me all flustered.
We had pets. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff going on tonight.
Yep. So,
we got Reese's Pieces.
Yep. So John,
I phoned home.
There we go. We got a lot of stuff going on. We started at 7. It's just a big change, John. It's just a big change.
I know. It is. It's a big change. We're blue. We've talked to we're blue in the face.
We did, and then basically we even screwed up the bucket thing because we couldn't get the lighting to be right. So we don't even got a bucket tonight.
That's right.
You know. So you know what we're gonna do? The person that answers first is going to be our lucky winner.
Just the
tonight.
first question?
The
first
the first one that we see that has the right answer is going to win tonight.
It's going to win a brand new car.
We didn't, well, they're going to get to win what you're going to show them right here. Show them what they're going to win, John.
All right. So, since we're going to try them, here's some Knox heads. There's the Maddox tails to go with them. Cool Salt Life shirt. Some mirror lures, and of course, Jim's jigs to go on those mirror lures.
There you go.
Boom. Oh, yeah.
And
don't
wait,
forget, there's more. Bloodstream for catching sharks.
Aquatic Nutrition. Big shout out to them. Longtime sponsor of the show. Woo!
Just like that.
Big shout out to Captain Sam right there for the T-shirt too. That's from Salt Life. That's awesome.
Shout out to all our sponsors because they're all awesome.
Everybody's awesome. We love them all. Everyone. All right, John. So tonight's question, easy peasy question, and I guess this is we're gonna wrap it up here pretty quick too because I think we're gonna go eat dinner at Blackwater.
Oh,
we haven't
done that.
We haven't done that in a while. So we're gonna walk in at 8:45 and piss them.
What time is it?
It'll be like, I hope
What
you
time
missed
is
this.
it?
We're back. We got it's 3 minutes to 8.
Oh no.
So oh yeah.
Better ask. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom,
There
go.
we go. So, all right, tonight's question. Again, we're looking for the very first answer that we see come across our screen right there will be tonight's winner. So let's see. No shuffle up and deal tonight. That trivia. Yeah, Sam came and played trivia with us the other night. So cool. Another talking rod. All right. So it was a good call tonight by Jessica to point out Spotted By because tonight's question deals with Spotted By. All right. Tonight's question. The Spotted By photos had something in common tonight. What was it? We're looking for something specific.
Specific.
Yeah, because it's what we're looking for.
It's got to be exactly specific.
Yeah, it's what we're looking for. I'm sure there's 8,000 things in there that it could have been, but we're looking for something specific. Well, Jerry says 3. Okay, We got trout. Okay, yeah, I know, but I like to let them, think they're doing well. Yeah. I like it. They all had fish. There we go. That's good.
That's very specific.
Oh, Rick, none of them had grouper.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Good stuff.
They were all on a boat. I like that. See, that's why I wanted to let it go. I wanted to see the answers
one of them
that we
wasn't.
got.
One
Yeah.
of them went on a boat.
No? I'm sure they were all on a boat.
I'm on a boat. This is
Yeah.
as real as it gets.
Yeah, there So Andrew Wood, the PhD of WBT,
Yeah.
has come through with flying colors once again. So tonight's answer that we were looking for, they were, and I guess it's going to be on there somewhere. Maybe you could see it. They were all ladies. They were all women. So all three of them were girls tonight was the answer that we were looking for. They were all females. So Andrew Wood, congratulations. Big winner tonight. Nice prize package. And that happens to be a shirt that'll probably fit you right there. So pretty cool.
Should fit him.
Congratulations.
It's an extra small, so he should be good to go.
It is not an extra small. So there we go. They were all smiling. I like
That's
it. There
good.
we go.
There you go.
Gotta love it, John. Gotta love it. All right, let's get over to the right page right here. We're gonna go ahead and close this thing down. Are you ready, John?
I'm ready.
All right, remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all those good things, and share this if you like what we do and you want to see us grow. That all helps. Here we go, John. We Be Tailin' is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Capt Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights.
Karrie's Custom Rods. Gags.
Stebani was State Farm and Gags.
And Gaps. Native Nautical Mailboxes.
And the Caddycan, Salt Life,
Power
Power
Pole.
Pole, and Nature Coast
Nature
PM.
Coast PM.
We'll see everybody next week.
See you.
Peace out.